Hello, Ms. Brannon. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your time to listen to my presentation. I'm going to show you a short PowerPoint presentation to go over a few highlighted items. This is my proposal to install a healthy vending machine. This is an overview of the agenda. It'll go over our current situation with our employees now, some healthy vending options that are available, and the no-cost outsourced environment that we'll be able to go into, which will give us a win-win for this situation. We've all forgotten our lunch for a few times at work, and we've often made our way down to that vending machine. You know, the one with the M&Ms and the greasy potato chips. Well, we're feeding our employees highly processed junk food that offers no nutritional value. I think that we should offer a healthy alternative. I'm going to go over a few different options that are available. And the opportunity we have is to improve productivity, increase employees' morale, decreasing absences by making our employees healthier by offering them healthier choices, in which will decrease medical expenses. Our current situation. As you know, we have a large office building. We have no cafeteria. Most of our employees are glued to their desks all day, so they're not burning calories by running around. And then there's the junk food option available for those that forgot their lunch. Having no cafeteria with these unhealthy options can easily lead to sickness. Unhealthy eating is unhealthy for our bodies. Some key success factors for this are going to be to survey the employees, which I've done a little bit with a few employees here at our office. I've got mixed feedback from them, some good, some bad, some are just kind of going with it. In order for this to work, I think we need to give our employees a heads up on what's coming, send out some flyers, send out some emails. Another thing that would help is going to be getting some free samples from these vendors on the products that we're going to have in the machines. Let the employees test them out, let them give feedback on what they want to see in the machine, and that might help their ease, their not wanting the old machine to go away. Getting the employee acceptance of the new machine is going to be huge. It might be smart to overlap the old and the new machine. That way they have a slow transition away from the junk food into the healthier options. We're going to move into the healthy solution, the healthy vending, offering healthy choices that are going to offer nutritional value. I looked at 3 different vendors. One of them was local and the other 2 were global. Given that we have 22 other locations, I felt that the global option would be better. That way, if we wanted to branch out throughout the United States, we could. Oops. The human healthy vending were the most responsive to my requests and inquiries, and I feel they would be the easiest to work with in the future. There were 2 options, 2 routes to take. You could purchase a machine between the cost of $3,000 to $6,000, depending on what type of machine you want, the size of it, etc., plus the cost to replenish it and maintain it. So those machines do have air conditioning, so they're going to be costly if they break down. The other option was to rent the machine, which came at no cost, and we just simply notified them when we needed to replenish our stock, and they came out, and they'll come out and fill the machine. I recommend the renting at no cost. That way the employees we're not worrying about the machine. The employees are basically paying for the profit on the company's part. The benefits of this strategy are great. This is going to increase employees' health, but it's going to make them happier by them being healthier. It'll decrease absences, which will decrease medical costs. And as you're aware, we're self-funded, so that'll decrease the employer's cost. Healthy foods increase brain activity, which means that productivity will be up. So with the employees being absent less and their brains going, we should get a lot more work done. There were a few risks to the strategy. During the few surveys we did, the item cost difference stood out the most. Employees didn't want to pay that 20 cents to 50 cents more per item, depending on the item. A few employees stated that they hit the vending machine just for the chocolate. So they definitely wanted to see chocolate in the healthy vending machine. There might be something we can squeeze in. We'll have to look into that further. Another employee questioned the food spoiling. I'm not sure how many options we would have for, say, apples, bananas, but we would have to definitely monitor the machine and see how long it lasted. We would have a new vendor management to deal with, letting the vendor know that we're running low on stock and they would need to come out and replenish it and what their turnaround time was on that. Another item to monitor. And altogether, employee pushback. As you're aware, our organization does not like change. So any type of flyers, emails we can send out to make them more aware and get them ready for this would be good. All in all, it's improvements all around. No cost for renting, outsourced for the maintenance, little involvement, just letting the vendor know that we need a refill. The employees will be happy and it's a win-win all around. My final recommendation is to test the products and gain feedback from our employees to see what they'd like to see the machine stocked with, to install the new healthy vending machine and allow overlapping time with the current junk food machine. And that will lead to increased employee health, morale, and productivity. These are a few of my references, mostly on the images throughout the PowerPoint presentation. And that concludes my PowerPoint presentation. What questions do you have for me? Thank you.